Hello, welcome to the All Signs. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. It is greatly appreciated and it does help out the channel. This is going to be your Scorpio full moon reading for all signs. You are welcome to comment if you are a subscriber for more than 20 minutes, okay? So we're going to start with Taurus. Happy birthday, Taurus. Also, we're going to go in line. We're going to do the fixed signs first. The fixed signs, you will be feeling the Scorpio full moon energy the most. It's going to be very transformative, okay? Some will see this as, okay, it'll be intense, okay? It may even be intense for the fixed signs, okay? Just depends on where you're setting at with yourself, okay? You know, if you are unintegrated and you're still projecting your shadow outward, okay, it's going to be a little bit tougher because the mirrors will be mirroring. If you have unmet needs, okay, what's standing in the way of you and those, okay? If you are hanging on by a thread in a relationship that you know is not good for you, okay, it's not on your path anymore, you've outgrown it, that will be magnified. Anything that needs to be tweaked, changed, 86, okay, scorpionic energy, okay, transformation. So I took the liberty of doing, I also have music playing on. I almost put my earbuds in like I do at work so that I can block things out. But yeah. There we go. Taurus. If you guys haven't noticed, if you like these readings, make sure that you leave some love because they're getting fewer and far in between. I've been doing mostly pre-uploads because the field is noisy. When I do these live transmissions, I deal with a lot of projections and it's exhausting to somebody like me. So anyway, Taurus. Somebody's name is Jesse, all right? So come back to this reading on Friday. That is when this full moon is happening and you will be feeling this energy, okay, all month long. So Taurus, a lot can change in a day. Go back to an older transmission that I did. It's not older, okay? It's about cycles and your capacity and bandwidth to truly take in the message. So this perspective shift changes everything. So you're going through a perspective, a change in perspective. You could be telling your supervisor, okay, you're leaving early. Some of you guys, this could be on your birthday and or right, you could be celebrating an anniversary, and if that's the case, happy anniversary. Somebody's name could be Tony. You could be having to take a test, or you are being tested, and or this is you testing somebody else. So you could be from Texas visiting there, because I was literally hearing Texas tornado. But the earth plate slides just enough. The door that never opened before just does, okay? The Virgo reading, the day the earth stood still, will also go with you, and so will at 1 p.m. 2 doors are locked and 1 is open and the cat is out of the bag. Okay, you could be dealing with Leo energy, Virgo energy, Another Taurus, you could be dealing with your own self, okay? Set a timer for 1 p.m. It doesn't matter when you view this, okay? Set it for 1 p.m. The next time it's 1 p.m. So, also, curiosity killed the cat. That was a Leo reading. That will go with you. But satisfaction brought it back. So, Taurus is usually steady, rooted. I'll move when I'm ready, okay? And, right, this is Scorpio full moon. Scorpio's ruler, Pluto, okay, says cool. What if ready shows up before you decide? So, yeah, that door is going to open up fast, okay? I'm seeing this as a timeline opening, okay? A timeline shift, a shift in perspective, okay? That's opening up this new door for you. And that's on you, right? If you walk through the door or you don't, okay? But you are standing in the midst of transformation. I was also hearing, you know what? This music is kind of distracting, okay? Truck month. You could be spending a lot of time, if you have a truck, in your truck. You could be trying to build an empire. You could be playing whatever that game is, right? Where you build an empire, okay? But somebody's name's Bobby, but yeah, Bobby billions outside, better days. Okay, so you're looking forward to better days, but I was also hearing that's me in the corner, that's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Yeah, I think I thought I saw you smile. Yeah, that was just a dream. Okay, so maybe you're getting glimpses of your higher timeline, okay, your higher self, okay, whatever this is, you're getting glimpses of it, okay. Yeah, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight, losing my religion. Okay, and the spotlight's on you. I'm seeing that spotlight energy. All these Leo readings that I have tied in as the sun. Okay, the sun is our consciousness. It is our identity. For instance, you are a Taurus sun, so that is ingrained in who you are. But the spotlight, okay, some of you guys, the sun is shining so bright. Okay, I'm hearing that you gotta wear shades. Okay, but that this is making your own shadow or shadow behavior, okay, unknown to you. So yeah, anyway, Taurus energies that you're dealing with. 9th house, Sagittarius, I told you. Losing my religion. Yeah, 9th house is a higher learning, okay? It is about beliefs, okay? Philosophies on life. Yeah. Mercury is Sagittarius's polarity. Gemini, you could have heavy Gemini placements, but Uranus is also going into Gemini. This is a whole new way of thinking for you, okay? And we have Virgo energy. Yeah, the day the earth stood still. If you're resonating with this, make sure you go watch that, because it could feel like time is slowing down for you, okay? But the day the earth stood still, okay? Something is going to either this transformation, okay, it's coming in to shake you up, like really. And what this perspective shift, you could have viewed this as bad, okay, but it's actually not. It's helping you to move forward. But something radical is going to be thrown in your outer reality, okay, and it's going to shake you. But the day the earth stood still. Yeah, I'm also seeing this as a time thing, a lapse in time. Okay, so if you are, okay, I would keep a journal, all right? There's something here. You could be receiving information, okay, from your higher self. But I'm also seeing this as somebody's going to say something very healing to you that's going to change your perspective. All right, Taurus. Yeah, my chimes just started going. You'll have to excuse the lawnmower going outside, you guys. Shuffling for Taurus. Savoring. Fully enjoying present positive experiences. Okay. Taurus, you are about pleasure, okay, and indulging in the senses, okay. Your senses are being heightened right now. All through May, okay. And there it is, reappraisal. Viewing situations in a new, more positive way. I told you, this perspective shift changes everything. Let's take that off. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but yep. So make sure you go watch that, okay? What you think is bad is actually to your best benefit, okay? Maybe this is a characteristic trait in self. Also, check your Jupiter. They're telling me for you to go check your Jupiter. Your Jupiter, whatever sign that it's in, is what you can fall back on, okay, when you're out of alignment, okay? And some of you guys are really quirky, okay, and you're hiding your quirks, okay? You're really eccentric, or somebody could have a Jupiter in Aquarius or something like this, or Jupiter in Sagittarius. Yeah. The quirks. I'm seeing somebody, okay, I'm seeing somebody, what is this? What is this? The Tom Cruise with the sliding, okay, and the socks, okay. Maybe you dance, okay. Maybe you get in the mirror and dance naked. I know I do. Maybe you talk to yourself in the mirror. But the risky business, okay. Yep, risky business. Sliding in the socks in your underwear, possibly in the nude, okay. Whatever this is, it helps you to get back to your center, get back to you, okay. Back to you. Yeah. I'm also hearing the balls getting thrown back to you, getting back to you. I'm also seeing that losing my religion, okay, some sort of belief system, conditioning or something that you grew up with, okay, you are 86ing. Somebody could be born in 86 as well. Pisces, I believe this is about your belief system. South Node, life's debts. This change is shaking you up so you can get out of your South Node, okay? You could be literally trying to pay off debts. North Node, your life's purpose. Check to see where your North Node is. For instance, my North Node is Gemini, and it's in the 2nd house. So quite literally, my voice, okay? My way of thinking and my voice. 2nd house, owning up to it, okay? Making amends with your past. 7th house, partners. Some of you guys, okay, you were in a South Node connection possibly, but owning up to your part in the way that the past turned out, okay? Mercury retrograde, reinvention. Yeah, somebody here has heavy Gemini placements. You may also want to stay tuned for the I think I'm missing a page here. Yeah, I am. Give me a second. Libra in your 7th house. Yeah, okay. You have been taken on a ride, okay, with your partnerships. This could be platonic, all of them, I'm guessing. You could have a Saturn in the 7th house. But the 7th house is our partnerships, our relationships, our relationships are a mirror, okay? They reflect our wounds to us. They show us our state of being and the parts of ourselves that we don't want to see, okay, Taurus? So that's what I have for you. Don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. Oh, thank you so much. Pumpkins. All right, so we just created a highlight, okay? Yeah, the spotlight, okay? The spotlight is on you, okay? The sun is shining on you, Taurus, okay? And it can either bring joy, okay? Or it's magnifying our own shadow, okay? And the identity, okay? You're not losing anything. You're refining, okay? And you're getting back to your core, all right? That conditioning, okay? So Leo, bam, I like that one. It kind of matches my thumbnail a bit. So Leo, I was channeling Alanis Morissette for you this morning, okay? I'm broke but I'm happy, I'm poor but I'm kind, I'm short but I'm healthy, I'm high but I'm grounded, I'm sane but I'm overwhelmed, I'm lost but I'm hopeful. Okay, it's a paradox. Yeah, you could literally be all of those things, okay? You could be stripping away the things that are no longer needed, okay? And you are freeing up your energy, okay? It's making you lighter. It's making you happier. The things that you thought that you once needed, I'm hearing to survive. Well, you did because you were in survival mode, okay? None of those things actually are what bring you happiness, okay? Yeah. Somebody here also is becoming happy with who they are. Okay. The paradox. Sagittarius reading. Well, will you look at that? Okay. That reading will go with you. It is, all you have to do is type it in, okay? Every angle contradicts itself and somehow tells the same truth. It's not confusion, all right? Also, your reading, it was a Leo reading, the land of confusion will go with this. It's integration happening in real time. Leo wants a clear, radiant identity, but you're not one thing right now. You're a living contradiction, and that's the upgrade. Also, the Gemini reading that I did, every single thing is really 2 and 1 will go with this, go with you as well, okay? So you're starting to love the parts of you that it was hard for you to love before. Okay, going back to the Leo energy wants a clear, radiant identity, okay? But nothing is perfect, right? This is a false facade, the putting on the face, okay, around others. You're doing away with that, and you're realizing when you were doing that, it kept bringing you inner sadness and bringing you the wrong types of people, okay? So you are loving your imperfections, okay? And you were made just the way you were supposed to be. So, Leo, what are we using? Yeah, because what it all comes down to is everything's going to be fine. Because I got one hand in my pocket and the other one's throwing a peace sign. Yeah, you're leaving that behind, that way of thinking, okay? Yeah, you're at peace. So, Jupiter, Pisces. Okay, in the 4th house, roots. Some of you guys just recently moved, okay? Maybe you downsized, all right? And you're happier where you're at, okay? I'm also seeing this as an expansion in consciousness, okay? You're at a good spot, okay? You're not in a rush to do anything anymore, okay? You're not waiting, but you're not moving. You're enjoying the moment. Yeah. The love for yourself, okay, is also expanding, okay? Some of you guys downsized and moved back in with your mother, and I'm hearing it was just what the doctor ordered, okay? Maybe you were healing something with your mother. I'm hearing a rift with your mother, and or you were healing something from your mother's line, okay? And root is right, our early childhood development, along with Jupiter here. Yeah, this is something you've carried with you since childhood, okay? Some of you guys could be strengthening a relationship with a child or a parent. I already said a mother, so yin and yang. Balance work with scheduled rest and relaxation. Okay, the working and the relaxing, the balancing in between movement and sitting still. This is exactly what I said already. You're learning how to love. You're learning how to receive, and you're also learning how to take action. Okay, yeah, you're balancing the giving and the giving and taking. Be the dog. Are you feeling a bit unpopular with your friends or family? All right. So, like I said, a dog is loyal. Okay, maybe you've moved out from a family member's house. Okay, yeah, the dog is loyal. Okay, but loyal to what one's own cost. Okay, if you were a type of person that was over giving, all right, you stop doing that. Okay. You're loyal to your own needs and balance, okay? Anything that was throwing you off balance, you got rid of it, and that's why you're lighter. You quite literally are the sun, and we have the 4th house here, which is ruled by the moon. Don't forget to hit that like button, Leo. It is greatly appreciated, and it does help out the channel. So let me get you a message here from your guides. I picked this deck up. We literally have your energy on the bottom. Confidence is your key to success. So you're regaining your confidence, okay? Shuffling for Leo Collective. Service to others. What is good for us? Your work. The 6th house. As a full-time job serving, do it a little at a time. If you were somebody who was constantly, you were like a workaholic or whatever, okay? You felt like you had to work to do this, and this. Okay, you have simplified your needs where you don't have to work so much. Okay, if you were somebody who was on the lazier side and you let others carry you, okay, I see you starting to carry yourself, okay? I'm seeing Hidden Valley Ranch, okay? With the trust of a child, fun, romance, and making art. Do it dramatically in the 5th house. All right. Okay. Intuition to protect. Attitudes from the past about resulting from the history of and in Cancer. We literally have the sun and moon here. Okay. Some of you guys are dealing with a soulmate connection, or you have one. You're working on something from the past. Some of you guys are healing a partnership, okay? And do it dramatically. If you are somebody who is a creator, all right, I'm seeing it now. You're not going to have to work so hard now. Some of you guys are going to make money off of your creations. If you haven't gotten your creations out there, okay, now's the time to start working on them, okay? This inner alchemy, all right, with these emotions here, your feelings, attitudes from the past about, use your intuition, and yeah, you're working on your past. I'm seeing that as a past wounding from childhood. Okay. So, and the feminine and the yin and the yang, you're no longer going to question your intuition, which is your feminine side, and your inner masculine will protect that. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Leo. Let's change the thing. Scorpio, this is your full moon, okay, reading. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in. It really does help out the channel, okay? So, come back to this reading, okay, all throughout the month. So, Scorpio, the right step. I was channeling New Kids on the Block. Okay, you could be the new kid on the block. All right, you could have somebody, a new neighbor move in or something like this. Okay, what is this song? Is this the Eagles? The new kid in town. Okay, let's look that up. Yep, the Eagles. Somebody could be born in 76, but there's talk on the street. It sounds so familiar. Great expectations. Everybody's watching you. People you meet, they all seem to know you. Even your old friends treat you like you're something new. The Cancer reading, black holes and expectations, will go with this. Scorpio, you're picking up on a lot of projected energy. I said that at the very beginning of this transmission. It's usually why I don't do a whole lot of lives anymore, because it's just distracting and, right. Johnny come lately, the new kid in town. Everybody loves you, so don't let them down. Ah, yeah. You look in her eyes, the music begins to play. Hopeless romantics, here we go again. But after a while, you're looking the other way. It's those restless hearts that never mend. Yeah, Johnny come lately. Yeah. So you could be dealing with that energy. You could be dealing with that energy in yourself. Yeah, okay. I cannot stand, if somebody tells me that they're bored, all right, that's a you with you problem, because I do not get bored. I meet my own needs. So, yeah. Johnny come lately. Somebody's name could be Johnny. But it seems that you are picking up on the projected energy of others' expectations of what role they want you to play. Okay, so yeah, the right stuff. Somebody's last name is Alvarez. Slow burn. All is right in the land of confusion. So you could be dealing with Leo energy. That was a Leo reading and it did come out there. So right, all is right in the land of confusion. That tells me, right, you are not confused. Quite actually, Scorpio energy is the portal between the underworld and the higher learning, Sagittarius, right, between the relational mirrors of Libra and the higher mind of Sagittarius, right? And you have to go through this 8th house portal, right? Hence Scorpio full moon in order to get to the other side. So Scorpio, these Shadowlands is nothing new for you, okay, to walk through. The question is are these projected energies sliding off of you, or is there a hook? Is there something for them to latch onto? Okay, there's going to be a huge release up to the point of this moon. Okay, the 8th house holds inheritances. Okay, and this energy, the slow burn, it's slowly coming out. Okay, and it's going to crest around for 3 days on this full moon, okay? Because it has to be released, because it is a portal, right? It is a transformative energy, and the collective is in need of it. So yeah, where are we? Slow burn. All is right in the land of confusion. Petals blooming. The release of Pluto. Okay, boop. Like it. Yeah, I was seeing like the Ace of Wands, or like the Magician's stick, right? Boop. Right? Transformation for you. Okay, like a helping hand. Some buckle at the intensity, and others will create from it. Either way, you will recognize yourself in this energy, revealing who's built for the depth they've been asking for. Clarity inside chaos. The eye of the storm doesn't argue with wind, it just knows. Relationship. Boop, right? Clarity lands. You can't unsee it. Okay, if it's a job, boop. Path opens. Old one loses gravity. Okay, procrastination. Boop. What does this say? Decision point drops in your lap like hot coal. Okay, so yeah, that's what that Pluto energy does. Okay, and it's, you know, really in the eye of the beholder of whether you see it as devastation or creation. Okay, so yeah, Johnny come lately. That song just keeps coming over and over, like a new kid in town. I'm seeing this as a transformative energy, right? Yeah, you could be feeling brand new. I know for the last couple days, I have needed extra rest. I have been like really overexerted, kind of tired. I've pushed through it a couple times. You may also want to fast, okay, around this moon, okay? Refrain from things, okay? Because like I said, you are gatekeeping this energy, okay, until it's ready to move. Shuffling for Scorpio. Intuition. Listen to your intuition, okay? It is not steering you wrong. If you have a hunch, baby, that's what it is, okay, in the universe. Every ending is a new beginning, okay? Mental conflict. I'm seeing this mental conflict as the thought projection, okay, from others, all right, trying to scramble your intuition, okay? So do be aware of that in material harvest. Prosperity begins. All right, I see it. Watch who you're around, okay? Don't be around people that are takers, that drain your energy. There's always something wrong, yada, yada, yada. Okay, it's called energy transference. It's like the fucking Monster Mash, right? The inheritance. Don't let somebody take your inheritance from you, okay? Or pull you in a lower state of being, okay? The energy has to resonate for you first, okay, for it to be able to hook, okay? If not, if it has nowhere to hook, sometimes, right, it's going to pass through, okay? It's going to pass through. It's just passing through. The new kid in town. Okay, and all you have to do is let it move when it's ready to. Okay, you don't have to hold on to it. If it has nowhere to hook, it will move on clean and go to somebody else that needs that lesson or needs to fill that energy. Okay, so yeah. This month, okay, you could be focused on your coin, or the things that you're trying to manifest are going to come in, okay? Give it, I'm hearing 3 to 7, give it the next week. Give it the next week. All right, are we using this? Everybody's talking about the new kid in town, All right. Yeah, even past people are wondering about you, okay? And when people can't, if they cannot get a hold of you, or they haven't talked to you in a long time, okay, they start creating. Lunar eclipse change. There we go. Right, the Scorpio full moon, okay? Changes in the air. Jupiter returned benefits. Check the house that your Jupiter's in, okay? And I told you, your inheritance. Water element, sensing. You're picking up on other people's emotions as well, okay? I know for me, the way my interface works, I have a Gemini moon, okay? So I feel it, okay? I feel it, then my mind processes it, and then I speak it, okay? It's a whole circuit. South Node, life debts. Do not pay other people's debts off as well. I'm also seeing this as a soul contract. Some of you guys are dealing with a soul contract. Okay. Yeah. Some of you guys, this energy just keeps boomeranging back and forth, okay? And earth element stability. All right. Did I get you some? Yeah, I got you some energies already, I do believe. Maybe not. Aquarius moon in the 9th house. Yeah. Somebody's trying to get you to play, get you to step into a role, okay? But Aquarius is also freedom. Okay, this could be past friends group, something like this, the new kid in town, okay? Yeah. And the moon, right? The emotions. Balance, spirituality, and practicality. Full moon in Pisces, okay? Like I said, you're going to be focused on the practical matters, okay? And whatever you do to practice your spirituality, to stay grounded, okay, in that, check your 6th and your 12th house, okay? That is your physical health and your spiritual health. But I'm seeing this as, like I said, there's a spiritual contract here. Communicate, analyze, let your mind tell you how to. Mercury, the awareness of many thoughts about or from many words. And do be aware of the projections, okay? The thought projections, okay? If you don't know what that is, okay, you can email me and I will fill you in. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Scorpio. Don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. We literally have 107 people in the room and 16 likes, and 16 is the Tower card, okay? So there we are. Aquarius, I like that. Let's see what I do with my drink. For a love like moms. You could be buying your mother a Mother's Day gift. I'm seeing a K's jeweler sign floating on my screensaver there. You could have already gotten it, okay? Yeah, it could have been a bracelet or some sort of necklace, okay? But, all right, Aquarius. Yep, there you are. Neptune in the 3rd house. You could be dealing with Scorpio. I know Pluto's in Scorpio, or Pluto's in Aquarius right now, because that song is just keeps going, right? You could be leaving a toxic friends group behind, okay? But you're daydreaming a lot. You are daydreaming a lot. You also have a a rough conversation ahead of you. So Aquarius, yeah, you do. All right. So this morning when I was channeling for you, they were showing me shallots. Shallots don't cry to me. Okay, if you love me, you would be here with me. And that song is by Evanescence. Make up your mind. Okay, in the sober, the Neptune here tells it all. Somebody here has some sort of addiction, and or they're addicted to another person's energy. Okay. Couldn't place the blame, couldn't take the pain or the blame, okay? Be it you or the person that you're thinking of, okay? Numbing. The shallots are a little sweeter than onions, but they still make you cry when you just, when you get to the core, okay? So, something's also bittersweet is what I'm getting. Layered truth that stings. Just enough to wake you up. Seeing exactly where indecision has been lingering. And then no more buffering, okay? No more half in or out. Feeling but not naming it. Wanting connection without the weight of choice. So there's a choice to make, okay? Whether it's you, Aquarius, you do like your freedom, okay? There's a melancholy here, okay? Because you are craving connection, all right? But there's a weight of making the choice and or making the wrong choice, okay? So you just don't do anything at all. Yeah, and it's making you sad. Some of you guys quit talking to somebody because of the feelings that they brought up in you, and or you started developing feelings, and or maybe this person wanted more from you and you weren't at a capacity to give them anything more, okay? I got in green pastures. I got my man who could ask for any more. Yeah, who could ask for anything more. Somebody asked for more, okay, and or once more. And, yeah, you're half in and half out of it. Okay, and the weight of choice. Okay, you know that somebody here is craving connection, okay, but what they would have to do to have this constant connection, somebody isn't, they're in indecision, and the Scorpio full moon is going to bring that choice out, okay, and or somebody else is going to make the choice. All right, Aquarius. I'm hearing that Aerosmith song. Jaded, jaded, dun 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 dun. Yeah, somebody here is jaded in love. Okay, the villain. Somebody here, okay, the bad guy. Somebody here pushed the other person away, and the late bloomer. Yeah, this love came later in life, okay, and it scares you. The late bloomer, right, not wanting to make a commitment until the last minute. Is it too late? Is it too late? Okay. Is there going to be something, a decision made or something solidified? I'm hearing crystallized before somebody else moves on and or loses. I'm hearing the taste buds for this. Okay. I'm also hearing Shania Twain. Did I shave my legs for this? Okay. I'm hearing this is some bullshit. Next destination. Okay, what I'm really getting, and for the right reasons. Okay. The fans. That's an ending. Somebody here ended things, okay, because somebody had children, okay? Or somebody's indecisive because somebody else here has children, okay? You know, that's, if you don't have children, okay, this person, maybe somebody wants children and the other person doesn't, and or somebody's really childish. And the producer. The Emperor card. Somebody also shows out, okay? Perhaps somebody here could be a business owner or they're really cocky, okay? Somebody here was also keeping score. And are you trying to keep? No score. Yeah, because we all live under the rain. And the rain, right, the shallots, the sadness, there's weight to this, okay? Somebody here is keeping score. Somebody here is keeping tabs on the other one as well. And, right, we're just going to keep it chill. We're going to hang back in the cut, okay, and hang out in this person's energy to see what they do next, okay? In the mansion, the Four of Roses. Okay. All right. If you think that the advisor, this person's getting advice, or you are, and the hopeless romantic, somebody here is going to eventually open up about the do or the don'ts, okay, in the mansion, okay. If you think this person is going out and partying, they're not, okay. They are, I'm hearing, in the recesses of their own home, okay. Yeah, I just heard a knock there. Yeah, somebody's going to end up showing up at the other person's house, or like I said, they're knocking at the door, the gate of your energy. I'm hearing at your heart, okay. You're gonna expect to hear from this person. All right, Aquarius. Period. I'm hearing a jump start of the heart. Okay, somebody's heart chakra is opening up. You took the life paddles, okay. Bad news. I told you there's a phone call coming in. Somebody here could be married, okay. Somebody's expectations could have been to get married, and somebody here isn't, you know. I miss you. Somebody's scared of rejection, okay? Somebody here is scared of rejection, period. I miss you, okay? Yeah. Somebody here, the keeping the score, okay? Yeah. Somebody's been playing hard to get, is what I'm trying to say. All right, Aquarius, which is really shitty, okay, if it's making the other person cry. Jaded. I like that song too. All right, moving on to Sagittarius. I'm seeing a salamander. Where is Sagittarius? Did we not do one for Sag? There we go. Saggy. That's given, it's given Mars energy, okay, but female and masculine, okay. It's giving me Venus and Mars together. All right, Sagittarius. Somebody could be like bi or trans, and that did come out in your actual reading, okay. That's not for everybody. Top notch, but I was also hearing top notch. Only the best for our guests. Guess who? Table talk and table manners. Crab and lobster, when all you really want is a cheeseburger. Stay a little longer. Okay, the song I had coming through for you was Stay a Little Longer. This could be for somebody specific here. This is same sex, okay? But that song is by Brothers Osborne. Somebody's name could be TJ. The reason why the same sex came through is because I think that guy came out. But I can't stand these four walls without you inside them. Build us a castle, then leave me in silence. What if I tangled some rope around your feet? You could be dealing with a Pisces. You could also be dealing with Aquarius as well, because this is giving Aquarius's energy. Under polished silverware. Okay. Yeah. Into the ocean because I'm into deep. A soft egg. Yeah. Under polished silverware. The Pisces reading, the knife balances out the spoon. We'll go with you. Okay. Looks right, sounds, and behaves right, but all you want is something you don't have to perform for. Yeah. All right. Somebody's name's Eddie as well. But okay. It looks good. It behaves right. It even sounds good. Okay. But all you really want is someone or something that you don't have to perform for. Somebody here, this is giving me like choosing superficial things over surface level things over depth. Okay. Right. You could also be dealing with a Cancer with the crab and lobster. So, yeah, when all you want is a cheeseburger, you want that old thing back. You're craving simplicity, okay? Simplicity. South Node, yeah. 11th house, Aquarius. And there's that Cancer energy. Okay, you want that old thing back, that South Node, the past, okay? Yeah, you do. Somebody here, this is a side note, somebody here is in the spotlight, okay? They're well known or something like this, and they made decisions, okay, once they got there that pushed the people from their past away. And or, okay, you got a taste of fame and you don't want it anymore because of all the things. Okay, you have no privacy. The golden spoon, okay? The knife balances out the spoon, okay? The spoon, right? That's giving, receiving. And the knife is given, taken, much like your sign. Or acting, okay? Somebody here could be an actor, but the knife, it balances out the spoon. Have a knife to cut that rope that's around your feet, okay? This could be a contract for you, okay? So, yeah. Sunday, today is Sunday. You could be viewing this actually today, the day that it airs, but something's going to go down for you on Sunday. Shuffling for, I'm hearing the name Whitney. Somebody here could also be drinking their sorrows away. I'm hearing Post Malone. Yeah, here we go. Social mask. Wearing a mask to hide true emotions and avoid vulnerability. Offering surface smiles to hide deeper pain. We may seem different on the surface, but underneath my mask, we are more similar than you think. I wish I could show you the real me. I told you. Somebody here is tired of you, tired, boss. Okay, you tired. It takes way more energy to keep a false facade up than it is to actually be one's own true self. Okay, and yeah, all right. So also, let's see, you're going to want to also watch the Libra reading. Okay. Yeah. The social mask. You want that cheeseburger back. You liked yourself better. Okay. When you weren't this built upon, caked on. Okay. I'm seeing like really cakey, makeup or whatever. This painted on face. Okay. And there's a sadness. It's hiding a bunch of sadness. All right. You're realizing that none of these people would be around you if it weren't for blank, what you do, who you are. Okay. There's no real interaction here. It's like cardboard cutouts, like paper dolls. Okay. You could feel like a paper doll. The Taurus reading that I just did, it has a ballerina on it. And, one of the gears is broken. Okay, it snapped, so she's able to step out of the box. Okay, somebody here is used to being used for their looks. Okay, they feel like they're on display. Okay, to play music. Okay, and look beautiful for everybody. Okay, they can shape, hold, and mold you. Okay, and you just keep going around in a circle, in a circle, in a circle, for everybody else's pleasure, while yours is gone. Okay. Damn, Sagittarius. What are we using? Yeah, that song Whitney, Post Malone. Drunk 80 beers on Tuesday. Something like that. Okay. Mars energy. Okay. 80 fucking beers is a lot. My stomach would spontaneously fucking combust. Yeah. This is making you sick to your stomach. Okay. Somebody has stomach ulcers. Possibly from drinking. Okay. Somebody drives a motorcycle. Let it go. Releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. And I see you choosing your freedom, okay? Freedom of love, freedom to love who you want, what you want, and to love yourself, okay? Even the past version of yourself who felt that they needed this mask so that they could survive. Swipe right, online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found. You thought you found your match, or possibly maybe you did, and whatever this mask kept you two apart. Okay, lessons learned, life lessons, wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. And right, when you know better, you do better. Okay. I'm sending you, okay. Hi, Taylor. I'm on my lunch break, but it ends in a few minutes. I just saw you were... You can't see that. On and wanted to say I'll be there later tonight for the members live. I will see you there, love. Don't forget to hit that like button, Sagittarius. It is greatly appreciated, and it does help out the channel. Okay. So, yeah. Pisces. I really like that background. It's cute. It's cute. Okay. Pisces, the Scorpio moon. You're feeling it, aren't you? All right, so Pisces. I was getting Carlsbad Caverns, okay? That's in New Mexico. They have these really beautiful gypsum chandeliers. You could have gypsum. Okay, maybe they're guiding you to use gypsum. I'm seeing like a gypsum Nexon. What is that? Nexum. Somebody's last name is Gibson. Nexum. A mobile game, Nexamon. Nexum. Formally including Eddie, EDI. Okay, you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, because I literally just channeled that name. And actually Carlsbad Caverns is in Eddy County, New Mexico. So is a Winnipeg-based Axios water company. Yeah, you're feeling it, like I said. That designs and supplies specialized water treatment technologies primarily focused on nutrient removal for municipal and industrial wastewater. They provide engineered solutions for lagoons, retrofits, phosphorus removal, and nitrification. This goes along right with your reading, okay? Yeah, so Pisces, Carlsbad Caverns, formed by sulfuric acid dissolving limestone. Virgo, you could be dealing with a Virgo. The Virgo and Gemini reading, for the love of bog. We'll go with this one, okay? For the love of bog. I love saying that. All right. Dissolve what's false or reunite what's been separated. I'm also seeing this as your polarity, okay, with the Virgo there. The integration, right? Alchemy in stone, okay? The Taurus reading, the tongues in the trees, the books and running brooks, and sermons in the stone. We'll go with this, okay? Yeah. So a bog is what's preserved, okay? Stagnant, unexpressed. Pisces, you are the cavern, okay? What dissolves and reveals. Acid equals truth. Solvent, dissolving rigid structures, exposes what was hidden underneath your clothes. Oh yeah, I also channeled Shakira's Underneath Your Clothes. Okay, it says you're the song written by the hands of God. Okay, there's that Gemini energy again. It may sound odd, but you're the place where all my thoughts go hiding. And I just got goosebumps. Okay, yeah, you're feeling the weight of a whole collective, okay? And it is a sadness, okay? This sadness, the field moves through you, okay? And it is a vast loneliness, sort of, in a way, okay? You could be being used as a stabilizer node, okay, where a source comes in, okay, and it remembers itself through you, okay? Yeah, all right, you'll know what that is if that message is for you. And it's like you recognize the notes in the song, okay? Especially what notes are yours. Yeah, you notice the notes in the song, okay? But it is playing a greater song, a symphony. Yeah, I am freezing to death. I have goosebumps, okay, Pisces? You're going to have an experience here. I'm going to say it like that. We have Venus, Libra, and Taurus. Like I said, Taurus, the tongues in the trees. You're going to get a message here from the Most High, okay, source. And you're going to feel it. It's going to move through your system first, and it may take a few days for it to register. All right. Virgo, just like I said, in the 11th house, Aquarius, and I'm seeing this Aquarius energy as your interface, right? Your technology. It's going to move through your vessel, and you're going to be able to translate it. It's going to take a while. Okay. but it's love, okay? You're going to recognize it as love, but the tongues in the trees, the books and the running brooks, you could get a message from a book that you're reading, and the sermons in the stones, okay? You could be in nature when this hits you, and or it will hit you, and you're going to need to go out in nature to around this energy, okay? I'm seeing this as Uranus energy, and Uranus just moved into Gemini. It's going to come zap, okay, but it's going to take your vessel a minute to integrate it, right? That integration. This could come through for you when the moon's in Virgo, okay? The moon's in, we don't know. It could be, the moon could be in Virgo today, okay? My cat's meowing out there. Beautiful, okay? April 26th, Virgo. You can look it up yourself, right? This is going to come today, okay? Or the same day that you view this, okay? You're going to be like, ah, there you are. Underneath your clothes. This could come in the shower, okay? This could come, I'm hearing from a recognition of a scar that you hold. That'll be oddly specific, okay? You hear the cat. Yeah. So what are we using? For the love of bog, okay? Pisces. You could, I'm hearing perennials, okay? You have to literally replant perennials every year, and they only come to visit in certain seasons, and then they're gone, right? Don't try to hold on to this energy. Let it move, okay? Or it will become stagnant, okay? They will become sulfuric. All right. Order in the forest. Yeah, right. The tongues in the trees. Releasing resentments, cleansing, making amends. I'm not taking the ones that fell here, but we will take this one. Frozen for a time. Okay. Do not let this energy stay frozen. Non-action, slow down. Not yet. Okay. And it will take, like I said, it will take a minute for this to fully process. Listening to the ancestors, inherited patterns, traditions, integrated. I told you there's that integration. Wisdom versus knowledge. You're just going to know. And underneath your clothes, right? Something that's hidden, it's buried. This is something that you've been carrying in your root. You're gonna your root chakra activation. Okay. Yeah. I want to get you one more. I'm seeing periwinkles, okay? I'm hearing shine bright like a diamond. Green man, All that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. I'm seeing that as a money tree, okay? And right underneath your clothes, the earth energy, okay? He's got vines wrapped around him. Yeah, it's your season, Pisces, okay? You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Aries, or a Taurus as well, but we are in Taurus season. So, the wild cat, right? There goes that cat. Be still and tune in, for there's something afoot lurking alongside you, and it's the field, okay? So, don't forget to hit that like button, Pisces. It is greatly appreciated, and it does help out the channel. Aries. So, Aries, what are you working with? Venus, Libra, Taurus, and Aries, okay? Some of you guys are going to give to a love situation, okay? And or for some of you guys, you're going to realize that you are over giving, okay, to a situation. Thank you for putting these signs up. Pumpkins. All right, so if you dare ease, okay, if you dare ease, okay, get it? It's funny because when I started channeling this, it took me back to I do messages to myself all the time. Like if I don't have paper handy, I send myself text messages or I'll do voice notes. And I literally had it like, it was a sync. So last night I sent myself a message, that said, I dare you to ... Aries, I dare you to love you. Okay, I dare you to love who you are. All right, so my thoughts go hiding. Oh, that's Pisces. You could be a Pisces Aries cusp. So I dare you to set a timer for 8:41 p.m. after you view this. Okay, when it's your turn. Okay, I dare you to, when it's your turn, just do it. Stop asking what the dare is. You already know. Act like you already believe in yourself and then jump. You're a sunflower. Yeah, I think your love would be too much. Okay, so Scorpio reading. She's just a girl and she's on fire. Okay, go watch that. It's bold, but it's also aligned. Be the version of you that would do it, and then that would, hold on, let's see, what does this say? That would do it, and then do it. Yeah, be the version of yourself that would do it, and then just do it. Okay, so no more asking for signs. You already got them. Okay, stop waiting. Stop looking for signs. You've already gotten all the signs that you need, okay, for you to step in this new version of yourself, for you to take action on blank, for you to live up to this dare. Some of you guys, you're hyping yourself up for it, okay? Some of you guys, this is somebody in your outer reality, okay, that is provoking, all right? So it's like true Aries fashion, okay? So it means more if you have somebody else kind of instigating you to do something, okay? Or rooting for you, or like, hey, I thought you was gonna do that thing already, right? Yeah, so Anyway, Aries, are we using? I'm thinking in, all right, it was supposed to be like 80 degrees today here, and listen, I'm daring summer to go ahead and come, okay? Aries, I have, okay, some of you guys are waiting on, okay, you're basing your action on, okay, I don't have enough, or I'm waiting till I get this, or some of you guys, your inspiration is going to be because you want to have whatever this is. And for many of you, it's love. Okay, I have Taurus is Venus ruled. Fire element, desire. Ooh-wee. Fire and desire. Yeah. Okay, there's that desire. I desire to have love. I desire to have stability. I desire comfort. I desire blank, okay? Fill in the blanks. This is divine masculine and divine feminine energy, okay? I desire to be the best version of me I can be, okay? If you haven't already attracted love into your life, okay, I desire to be the best version that I can be for myself first, and then I attract a soulmate, okay, a divine, that good, right, that good love. Give me some of that good, yeah, give me some of that good love. Yep. And that starts with loving you first, okay? The Taurus reading, that's what it is. The ballerina that I was saying earlier. Teach them how to love you, right? So, and they learn that, okay, and or you're already in that frequency to attract somebody that is hearing in your nature. Okay, so what's on the bottom of this? Jupiter return, benefits. You already have everything you need, okay? Taurus, I have, and Jupiter return, benefits. Okay, if you're waiting on some kind of benefit, okay, you're going to get it, all right? Just do it. If you are, okay, some of you guys are waiting to ask, some of you guys have a friends with benefits and you're wanting it to go a step further, okay, and you know, just do it, okay? Or if you have a friend that you've been in love with forever, just do it. Just tell them. I mean, what do you have to lose? Okay, you've gotten enough signs. Okay, somebody here has also been giving you signs that they like you like that, and the only thing left to do is just to do it, okay? Or set with it forever and let the moment pass. But I don't think you're going to do that. Scorpio, I transform. Yeah, you are. You're being the version of yourself, okay, in a timeline, okay, who already has it. People get stuck in the stinking thinking. When you get pulled back into those old thought forms and those loops, you're literally you're pulling yourself back into an old love story, an old loop, the what if, okay, giving way to fears, doubts, and right, what we believe in creates our reality. What we give our thoughts to creates things. It manifests those things. So if this, whatever that is, okay, that you are done wanting to experience, okay, stop being the one who is resonating with that energy, okay? So that's what I got for you, Aries. Want to see something right quick? Some of you guys are going to be taking a trip. Maybe you live by like a mountain, or you're going to go to like some sort of resort or something like that, okay? But I'm seeing that also as a metaphor as, okay, you ain't no mountain high enough, yeah, to keep me from getting to you, babe, okay? And you are going to be high on that mountaintop, and you can thank me later, okay? You can thank me later. Yep. a major change here, okay? It's going to look like devastated. You're like, some of you guys, this person, okay, there's devastation, some sort of something here, okay, a fork in the road. Some of you guys, you may be having car troubles, all right? But it's going to get you off your ass to take action here with the Chariot card. Yeah, see, there it goes, the Ten of Swords. Putting down those fears and doubts, okay, of past hurts, okay? And, all right, there's your joy, there's your happiness. You're not going to let this, whatever this is for you, okay, stand in the way of your new future, okay? Your new version of self, your new timeline, and your new chance at love, even if this is, okay, it is self-love first. And the Four of Wands, all right, and the Lovers, and this is a soulmate for you, okay? Queen of Cups. Okay, there's that self-love energy. All right, Aries, don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated. Hi, Christina. Hi, Marlon. All right. Who we got next? Cancer. Yeah. Cancer, what are you working with? Taurus, Sagittarius, and the North Node. Yeah, love, okay. Yeah. You could owe somebody money or they owe you money. That is a side note, okay? So, Cancer. The reading that I did for you, Gone Without a Trace, we'll go with this now. So, loneliness is driving the car to confrontation, right? There goes that Scorpio full moon, that boop, okay? Yep. So the song that I was channeling for you was Ritz, Switch Lanes. So driving in the car, kicker in the back, shoddy in the front, windows pitch black, switch lanes, la la la. And I'm seeing that la 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 as antagonistic energy. Okay. So I had to look up, you know, when you hear it, it's like shoddy, okay, and I was thinking, you know, shoddy, but it's not. It's spelled S-H-O-T-T-Y, and they're referring to riding shotgun. So some of you guys may have a shotgun wedding, okay. But riding shotgun used to call or claim a seat. Some of y'all are going to claim your person, your he, she, they, it, him, or them, okay? Yeah, all right. Yeah. So used to call or claim a seat. In medicine, a small, hard, and round lymph nodes or glands that feel like buckshot pellets. And I'm also hearing shots fired. Okay, so yeah. So buckshot pellets under the skin. Cancer, you're also doing the monster mash. We did the mash. It was a graveyard smash. The monster mash. What do I mean by that? You're letting your shadow drive the car. Okay, for real. And all these different versions of yourself or aspects of yourself, okay? The hurt ones, all of this, okay? All of them. They're all in the car, all right? And you're literally doing the monster mash, and I'm seeing them all around you, like talking heads, okay? Making the decisions for you while you're just like, okay? So, Pisces. You could have, with the nodes there, you could have a north or a south node in Pisces, okay? So, yeah. Anyway, pulling up in a chariot. That's been quite too long. Moving without showing everything, okay? Feeling without explaining first. Shotgun. Who's riding with you? I'm also hearing who's coming with me, man. And literally all of you is, okay? So the buckshots, body holding stress, okay, filtering toxins. Some of you guys may be a little jazzed up, okay, when you take this little road trip, okay, to go claim your shit. All right, this could be about the mowing. You could be mowing your lawn, okay, but this could be about the owing money, finances, right? Energy is finances. So claiming your shit, okay. I'm hearing step right up, okay. I'm also hearing that Moken Steph song. He's mine, you may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Yeah. All right, Cancer, your ass is funny as hell this week. I'm hearing cannibalistic, okay, just ready to eat somebody's ass up. I'm seeing a hot dog. All right, Cancer. I'm seeing like a carnival, okay, and I think in Libra's reading I channeled like clown cars. I haven't done it yet, so you may want to stay tuned for that, okay. So we have gossip. Unfounded allegations damage reputations and trust. Whispers of gossip cause confusion and spread misinformation. The Leo, the land of confusion, okay. So, right, confrontation, okay. I realize there is something between us, but the rumors feel overwhelming. The damage is done not by what was said, but by what was left unsaid. And let's rewind it back. Let's take that, rewind it back, okay. Little John and Usher got the make the booty go, okay. So yeah, the left unsaid. Do. Pulling up in a chariot that's been quiet too long, moving without showing everything, feeling without explaining first. Yeah, so here we go, and there goes that money. Speculation. Chasing quick gains and ignoring long-term stability, overestimating potential returns and underestimating risks. And make sure you don't, do nothing crazy or get pulled over. I mean, if you do, it was part of your path, but the speculating how you get your money, okay? Yeah. Don't follow others' speculative advice blindly. This is you with you. Made you believe it's a shortcut, but in reality, it's just a waste of time. I know that was untrue. Okay, yeah, and you keep spinning these narratives, okay? You keep spinning stories, okay, until you go confront this monster head on, okay? So yeah. Cancer. All right. Chakras, tune into higher dimensions and raise your vibration. And I'm seeing, right, I said you're letting the shadow drive the car, okay? And I'm seeing you have a different timeline, a different version of yourself operating each one of these chakra systems, so it's causing a dissonance, okay? Be the dog. Are you feeling a bit unpopular with your friends or family? Leo got this. Yin and yang, balance work with scheduled rest and relaxation. Leo also got that. You may want to go over there and check that reading out. Black Moon Lilith. Oh yeah, there it is. There's that inner feminine, okay, the dark feminine energy. And I did say you're going to be letting her drive the car, because what she's doing there is she is freeing you from distortion, okay? I'm also hearing extortion. 11th house, friends. Lilith will be your friend, okay, during this time. And you may want to check to see where your personal Black Moon Lilith, what house she sets in, okay? Because it is, it's divine feminine rage, okay? Where you've been quiet for too long, okay? And she's going to help you break open. Okay, she's going to break you open. 7th house, partners. Libra energy is saying, okay, she will be your partner in crime, okay? She is driving, not shotgun. Mars and pure force. I told you there's that confrontation. So do be aware of this, okay? Come back to this reading all month long, but especially May 1st when the Scorpio full moon hits, okay? All right. Don't forget to hit that like button. Cancer, right? Libra. Yep, there you are. Libra. Energies. Cancer. Yeah. 7th house. There you are. And Neptune. Somebody, okay, if this is your story and you're dealing with a Cancer, okay, or, you know, whatever, okay, there are some kind of, somebody's under the influence when this happens, okay? If that's not your story, okay, just save it, leave it for somebody else, okay? You could be this friend to this Cancer energy, okay, where you are, you know, being the absorber, the bridge, the translator, okay? I'm hearing the pissing post. All right, so Libra, sentenced to life, okay? Somebody, you could be going to a sentence hearing, or you could feel like you're trapped. Take it how it resonates, okay? A life of question mark. This circus comes to town 3 times a year, okay? Go over there and watch that. It's called Mercury Retrograde. Life is a 3-ring circus. Cavorting on a unicycle, a tandem, or a clown car. So the song is Blue Magic, 3-ring circus. There's a lonely man inside. He's just a face painted all in smiles, jumping up, jumping down, making people happy. Though deep inside a shadow grows. He could laugh, and no one knows. There's a lonely man inside, managing perception, keeping the peace, juggling roles like a circus act. So, you've been juggling, okay? You've been trying to keep peace with everybody, okay? And it's cost you your own, I'm hearing sanity, okay? Yeah. I also see where this is going. You, instead of taking in time for yourself and doing the inner work for the self, it is easier to try to fix others, because you know, it's like retribution, okay, for one's own past, okay. Yeah, the people around you are magnifying this to you right now, okay, and you're doing just like the Matrix wants you to do, is to focus all of your energy, time, and attention outward instead of inwardly, okay. So yeah, notice how it starts off as a unicycle, okay. You're just doing the dance, okay. You're on autopilot, a unicycle, then to a tandem or a clown car, okay. You're carrying a lot of people, and really, honestly, you just need to get on that unicycle and be with you for a while. Some of you guys are really sad about, you know, will you see, you keep trying to go back into a place and time, okay, where you can find yourself in it. I'm hearing that Lenny Kravitz song, all of my life, tell me where have you been, I wonder if I ever see you again, and if that day comes, I know we could win, I wonder if I ever see you again. And you can see yourself today if you go in there and wash the makeup away, okay. So yeah, Libra. Hi, Charlie. How are you? All right, we have boat on the bottom. Go watch the Sagittarius reading. Jonah, row your boat ashore. It will go with this. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, and it seems to me like you've inherited this way of being. It was conditioning. Go watch the Sagittarius reading. The eye just fell. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Okay, you don't even, you can't even see yourself anymore. Tulip, great passion. The happiness faking, the faking that you are happy and you are satisfied and you are content, and I just got goosebumps all over there in your own life, because you know that you are not. I'm not happy here. Yeah, so much pressure in the air and I can't get away. I'm not happy here. You could have grown up in a dysfunctional home, meaning there was like abuse, okay? And perhaps the environment that you're in now is mirroring that, okay? Maybe you're trying to help somebody that is abused, okay, or being abused. And really, honestly, that's their lesson to learn. Yeah, okay. And the person that needs you right now is you, okay? Your own inner child needs you, okay? You cannot save others anyway, no matter how hard you try, and you will drain and lose yourself in the process, okay? I do not condone domestic violence or anything, but usually when you get involved in things like that, I have to take domestic violence classes to keep my hair license. I have to do one every couple years, and I don't, it sucks because, which is another reason why I don't do hair like that anymore, because That ain't on me, man. I don't want to exert myself in someone else's karma, for one. I don't want a court case. I don't want to have to go be an eyewitness, right? The eye that just fell. And chances are that that person will end up going back and forth, back and forth again. Okay, it's repetitive, okay? Or they attract somebody else that does the same thing because they haven't themselves took the time to heal. I have not stolen, okay? And I'm seeing this as your own happiness. You're keeping you from your own happiness by this delusion, okay, that you are. So, law of rhythm, nothing is permanent. Earth orbits around the sun. Moon travels around the earth. Earth completes rotation every 24 hours. Seasons change. Tides come and go. Day turns to night. Change is the only thing that's constant. Okay? And there's your Scorpionic, the Scorpio full moon. Okay? It's coming in to help you make a change. So Capricorn, the goat, there's that devil energy, right? These contracts, this self-delusion, okay? It's also about addiction, okay? Things that control you or keep you away from your own happiness or love, okay? Your own self-love. Patterned after the horns of a goat, it is the symbol of a ruler, a militarist, a manager, right? And you are managing all these other people's happiness, okay? And it's really short-lived, isn't it? And you are managing outcomes. You're managing other people's perception of you and how they see you. You're gonna have to let go of control, okay? Yeah. So, and outcomes, right? All of them practical and able to function in the world. Okay. Yeah. Indicates a person who can voluntarily be enslaved not only by material pleasures and sex, but also some of you guys keep going back because there's a sexual hook, there's a sexual bond and or right because of the pleasure part of it, but it doesn't bring you happiness, okay? It's a quick fix. Okay, the delusion of passion. But also, okay, so material pleasures and sex, but also science and methods. In Key 15, somebody also has this shit down to a science, don't they? Yeah, I'm hearing a damsel in distress. The devil wears the goat horns and has been put on a pedestal by the men and women who through ignorance and greed have made them slaves. And I'm seeing that slave as the right sentence to life. Okay, a life of, right, Dante's Inferno, doing the same thing over and over again, getting no results because there's not been any internal change. I'm hearing internal dialogue. You have no time to even listen to yourself because the environment around you is like a fucking circus. Okay, this Mercury retrograde is going to be, yeah. If you make a change now, okay, by Mercury retrograde, these things will come back to you so that you can make a change. So, yeah, a chance to amend your trajectory, okay? So, that's what I got for you, Libra, okay? Don't forget to hit that like button. It is greatly appreciated, and it does help out the channel, okay? One of my cat boys passed away this morning. Oh, I'm sending you love, light, and healing, Charlie. My cat's outside. What ring was that? I want to say it was Pisces, maybe? She just started meowing like crazy. Yeah, she's a free range cat. She adopted me, actually. So yeah, I think it was Pisces. You may want to go watch that. And it was the only one where she was out there. Capricorn, Aquarius, Neptune, and the 7th house. Some of you guys are dating a friend, okay, or it's going to start off as a friendship. All right. Somebody here's got a vivid imagination online, I'll tell you that, okay? Yeah, some of you guys are, you know, creating a fantasy land online. I'm also seeing like The Sims or something, but you're having fun conversing online, okay? Yeah. Somebody's sending or receiving dick pics, okay? You're welcome, Charlie. Capricorn. I'm hearing jerking the gherkin. Oh, a pickle. Okay, and a pickle. Dick pics, yeah. You know, this is just, you know, I can speak for the majority of feminine energy. We indeed and in fact do not want a dick pic, okay, unless there is already a connection formed there, okay, and like, you know, we have a rapport, we'll say it like that, and we are communing in that way. We do not, please don't start off with a dick pic. I mean, Lord, that is not, it's just not, okay, and I'm very visual, and it's just not, it's not, okay, it's not, you know. All right, let's move on. Oh, shit. All right. So, the song I got for you this morning was Pave Paradise and Put Up a Parking Lot. Yeah, nah. Yeah, so, yeah. And put up a parking lot. The Aries reading, okay? You build upon what sets your soul on fire. I think that is probably a members reading. If you would like, join members. I'm actually doing free personal readings over there at 5 p.m. It doesn't matter what tier you join, okay? So build paradise, or yeah, pave paradise, okay? Anyway, so, yeah, I'm seeing a penis, okay? So, yeah, anyway, let's clear that. All right. Yeah. You can't see what you're building, all right? While standing on the scaffolding. That was a Capricorn reading. Reality builds itself around the strongest frequency in the room. All right. Inner and outer. Okay. So that is a master teacher tier reading. If you would like to go over there. Okay. Reality builds itself by the strongest frequency in the room. Okay. Meaning if you're broadcasting coherence, yours is going to be the loudest, and reality creates around you. All right. Even if it's on the inside, it's just you in a room with you. Okay. The loudest frequency that you're housing will create your reality, whether you like it or not, whether it's conscious or unconscious. All right. So, yeah. All right. Capricorn in the room. Gemini, building a constellation all your own. All right, that will also go with this. And the thumbnail for that was Coma Barren Seas. Okay, she is actually asleep in the sky, And she cut off her hair. She sacrificed her hair for her king, meaning I think it was Aphrodite, so that he had a safe return. Okay, so you are giving up a piece of your identity, okay, to possibly pave your paradise and put up somebody else's parking lot. I'm seeing a holding cell. All right, so yeah, belief, fear, obligations, okay. Passion gets built into reality brick by brick. The Queen Bernice, okay, cuts her hair off and offers it for someone or something else. It becomes a constellation. Was it sacred offering or self-abandonment? And that's up to you. I'm not telling you what it is that you're building is a sacred, what you're giving up to build it is a sacred offering, or if it's indeed self abandonment. Okay, so yeah, you can't see what you're building while you're standing on the scaffolding. Okay, check in with yourself. Don't be out here building up somebody else's boners or building your own boner, okay, while you're letting your dreams and your passions fall to the wayside. Okay, so for some of you, the reading, the bigger the better. We'll go with this, the bigger the better, but only if you can drop down and experience it. If you're brave enough to experience it. Some of you guys have been in this fantasy, okay? Maybe you're whatever, okay? And you've been fantasizing about the sexual energy with somebody else, okay? But are you brave? Maybe somebody's really well endowed, okay? And are you brave enough to experience it? Okay, that's a side note. Lord, okay? Yep. I'm seeing heavy Aries energy in your end, yeah. Okay? And of course, songs I end up singing all day. Absolutely. Do you guys want a story time? Okay. Dawn is a riot. Right about no. Yeah. Stuck in my head, I swear. I don't understand why that's the first thing you want to send to someone. Maybe I'm just not confident enough. Absolutely. I can understand if, that's your person and you're like, hey, motherfucker, right? Have this. But, the healthy banter back and forth. But, so where were we at? I get a laugh and ASMR tingles. Let's see. KK. I was thinking side view nose pics. The old nose profile. Okay, I got a story time. There you go. There's the Two of Cups, and must be love on the brain. Okay, it's love on the brain. Okay, and you can't hardly get shit done. You can't get shit done, Capricorn. All right, and but anyway, so going back to the nose, the side profile, whatever. Back when I still had Facebook, okay, I had it was when I was like bridging my two worlds here. And I had this guy he was from Indonesia. Somebody's from Indonesian. And he got a hold of me, and I'm like, I answered it. I made the mistake of answering it. And as soon as I answered it, it was a whole wiener. It was a whole wiener jerking, and then all of a sudden I see his eyes roll back, and I was just like, what the fuck just happened here? I was like in literal shock. And I'm really desensitized to that because I was a dancer for 9 years. But I was just like, the fucking audacity. Like, what the fuck just happened here? And I'm not kidding. Okay, you know, that's a message for somebody, all right? It's me, I swear it. Believe me. Please believe me. Sure, story time. Absolutely, Facebook for me. Yes. Needless to say, we don't have Facebook anymore. We don't. No new friends. Okay? No new friends. It was a real boy, all right? It was a real dude, you know. And, yeah. You know. I don't know. I feel like the least that could have been done there, since you, I mean, I guess if you have the balls enough to do it, right? No pun intended. You know, you could have at least, whatever it is that they do on Facebook, left a tip, whatever. But anyway, needless to say, he got blocked. What the fuck? So anyway... And there it is, the Two of Pentacles, right? The being able, okay, when this love comes in or whatever, all right, are you going to be able to juggle everything else that you're wanting to build for self? Okay, are you going to put yourself on the back burner, all right, to, you know, before you know it, you don't realize what you're building, okay, while you're standing on the scaffolding, and this could be, you know, something that you didn't want to build, okay, helping manifest somebody else's dreams, okay, giving your sexual energy up, you know, there's a charge, that's your life force, okay, are you giving somebody else an extra man or an extra boost, so that they can, you know, do with that, okay? A relationship is equal give and take on both sides, okay? Are you drained after interacting with this person? Do they feed you? Do they nourish you? And that should be on both ends. So you will know where you're setting at with this energy, Capricorn. But if it's feeding you, okay, then go ahead. All right, there you are. The Ten of Coins, the Devil card, and Scorpio energy, okay? Much pleasure, all right? Much pleasure. King of Wands and the Queen of Coins. There's that passion, right? What I'm getting here is that it is feeding you for now, okay? It is feeding you for now. And it's giving you confidence, okay? So as long as it is that and staying in that lane, okay, there's nothing wrong with it. All right. So let me get you some advice. Yeah. Whew. Dude tried to pave a parking lot. All right. Over my paradise. Somebody's name is Paradise. Somebody, right, that's giving me the Nelly song. She said her name was Paradise. All right, 7th house partners. And there it is, Cappy. It isn't helping that it's the same color. All right, it's fine. Partnership, right? Libra is the scales, a balanced 50-50, a balanced equal give and take, okay? Fifth house, creativity. Pisces, I believe. Air element, communicating. Yeah, you're bantering back and forth with this person in more ways than one, okay? And the creating, all right, you're still creating. Okay, watch the scales being too far balanced, okay, and where you're placing too much of your happiness upon this person, okay, whereas if you don't talk to them, all right, now all of a sudden you're having a fucking bad day or something, all right? So believe in yourself, and I really think that this connection is bringing you confidence, okay? There you are, 10th house, the world. Ancient Chinese secret, yeah. I get carried away. It's one hell of an elbow you got. Absolutely. An elbow pick. Is more family communication, at least for me. It was not that day, okay? The floodgates come in. The elbow can be taken in a couple different ways, right? It's about perception. It's an optical illusion. My thing could be elbow picks. I keep singing, I wonder if I ever see you again. I love me some Lenny Kravitz. That's one, yeah. Throwing them bows. Do you keep it moisturized? Greasy. Yeah, so anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in, you guys. I really appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Charlie, our moderator. Mr. Colbiz. Yeah. If anybody's interested in joining members, all right. I am doing personal readings over there at 5 p.m. Central Time. There's already a thumbnail. There's already a live scheduled for it. And if not, then I bid you adieu, a happy Sunday, and remember to come back to this reading May 1st, okay? That's when the Scorpio full moon hits, and we will all be feeling the effects of this, okay, all month long. Enjoy your day. Good to see everybody today. Absolutely. Have a good day, guys. Peace, love, and light.